It's really important to us that when people are setting up in their home, that the life that they bring with it is the best life that they can possibly have. This year, our teams have been really busy working with people who have got some significant challenges. But what we're finding constantly, time and time again, is that just with a little bit of assistance, with someone to talk to, with someone to discuss their problems and open up to, and then reframe that problem in a way that makes it more within their control, that people are actually finding their own way through their issues and achieving really, really positive outcomes for themselves and their families.
It's really important that we help our tenants and communities to build their resilience, to help them through the volunteering process to get their confidence up and help them to either go into employment or just to feel better within themselves. That's what the engagement team does. It's a professional friend, someone to help you when times are tough, someone to listen to and someone to really take notice and help you to be the best version of yourself.
I was very secluded and didn't come out a lot. I suffer with depression and I tend to shut myself away when things are overwhelming me. But it got to a point where I was not coming out. I literally would spend weeks without even leaving the house. Geraldine encouraged me to come down and now I'm here all the time. It's nice because it's making me sort of interact with people and it's making me feel a bit better about being outside. I feel more confident leaving the house on my own. When I was at rock bottom, I phoned up. I was in a lot of debt with them and everything. And I could never fault MHA for the help they've given me and made my life a lot better.
So we've had a really busy year in the engagement team this year. We've engaged with over 2,000 people with our tenants and communities. A lot of that is around the cost of living. People are struggling at the moment, but we've really put on activities and events with our partners across Monmouthshire. We've been able to share £33,000 with our local groups and hubs through our Pitch for Your project. This helps communities to build on their ideas and what works for them in their community.
iConnect has been brilliant in what it's managed to unleash from people who were very frightened and scared of technology, who were excluded in so many ways, socially as well as digitally. It's been a real pleasure to see how people have opened up and have reconnected with families in foreign countries, with abilities that they never thought they have, and just to see that fear dissipate and something else come to life for them. We have managed to income maximise, to improve the incomes of the households that we've worked with by £1.9 million. All that latent wealth has been sat there with those households not being able to access what they should have in their pockets. And all it needed was a little bit of help and a little bit of support.
Our support team have really been very busy this year, and I suppose there's two areas I'd like to focus on and highlight. One of those being the concern cards which our tenancy coaches have picked up this year. Concern cards are raised through observations or concerns about welfare well-being of our tenants. What's really important is we have information which we would never normally have because of the ears and eyes of others, which gives us the opportunity to support our tenants and ensure they have an enriched and fulfilled life. Secondly, I'd like to highlight our community living officers and the 100% success rate of our digitalisation of our care alarms. It's been a significant piece of work. This has enabled our tenants to have an immediate response time, and this has seen our tenants being able to stay at home for longer, not needing residential care, and being able to maintain their home but having that safe and secure environment that they know there's somebody there at the end of the phone if there's an emergency.
Multiply has been a very nuanced project and it's been really important to us, and it's been great to be able to work with people to help them become more in control of the world through their financial interactions. So coaching them to understand better how to use their money to its best effect, and it's really enhanced their day-to-day living and their day-to-day lives.
Money's such a big part of your life now. It's helped us more than just financially.
Yeah.
It's helped us as a person as well, understanding where the money goes and actually writing it down, seeing it in front of you.
Yeah.
I've been working with Dan and Kath now for approximately, probably coming up 12 months. When they first came, had no relationship with money whatsoever. They now understand their money more. They are more in tune with their spending, and they are in a much happier place than when I first met them.
We were depressed, unhappy, weren't we? We weren't communicating. It was affecting us and our relationship. It just made us want to stay in all the time because we thought we couldn't afford anything, and you know, it just made us feel really down.
The team are so welcoming
Yeah.
and understanding.
I also it's helped us as a family because we go and do things together more now,
Yes.
which is really lovely, which is a big impact for all of us.
Yeah.
It helps us as a couple, and it just makes us better at thinking of what we're spending our money on.
If it wasn't for Helena, I wouldn't have known about the Community Master Chef, which has helped with Feed the Family better. We have got a thing where we say to ourselves, what would Helena say?
Yes, we do.
The work that the engagement team does is really important within the community to build those relationships. We want to know how we're working. Are we doing things right? And hearing our tenant's voice is absolutely important.
I became a single mother in 2019, was unemployed due to personal circumstances, and I really wanted to give back to the community. So I decided to get involved with a lot of the engagement team as a way of just giving back. I was going through so much, and it was Helena, I think, who first spotted it and gave me all these lines of support. And I think there's so many people in the community that are going through the same thing. Engagement is a perfect way to help. I got invited to be part of the cost of living panel, and it was really important to me because I had been through a lot of hardship. The purpose of that was to signpost people to the resources I'd accessed and to how to spot the signs that people might need help. So it was something I felt was really important, and I was really happy to be a part of the project. I feel again like I've been able to be a part of the community and help people through experience. I feel like it's been giving me loads of confidence. I feel like I'm not just a mum, I'm not just a carer. I can have an opinion and it can be valued, and it feels really heartwarming to have a purpose again.
There's an awful lot of complexity in our households. A lot of that complexity is coming from the circumstances in which they find themselves, their financial situation, what's happening in the world around them. But it's also in terms of the challenges that they have themselves in addressing that. So issues with mental health, substance misuse, having a history of domestic abuse, or having relationships break down within their families. All of these things add layers of difficulty when trying to see themselves through one problem. Being able to reframe that with people, which is what the work of our team is all about, and being able to give them somebody to point them in the right direction, actually has brilliant results. And that's all that we look to do, really, is enable people to live their best lives on their own terms.